With the Raiders now out of the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes, it looks more and more likely that the New York Jets are going to acquire the services of the former two-time NFL MVP Aaron Rodgers. And look, this basically cleared the way. The signing of Jimmy G to the Raiders has basically cleared the way. If it wasn't clear enough, because you had those photos of the head coach, Robert Saleh, and owner Woody Johnson at Aaron Rodgers' house. We already knew that they were talking. We knew that the Green Bay Packers are basically moving in a direction where they're fine with Aaron Rodgers no longer being a Packer. Like, David Gutekunst basically said that in an interview. He said, barring something crazy, I think we're going to do what's in the best interest of both the team and both the team and Aaron Rodgers. So I think that's NFL code for we're going to trade him. It's just a matter of getting what we want. And if I'm the Jets, it's unfortunate, but Zach Wilson isn't the guy. We'll talk about poor Zach Wilson in just a bit, but you have to bring in Aaron Rodgers. You have a team that can compete. I'm going to be totally honest with you. This defense proved last year that they can win games. They were 5-2 at one point with Zach Wilson at the helm. They were in the playoffs. I think they were 7-4, 7-5 midway through the year. They were winning games. And a lot of people were like, oh my God, the Jets finally broke through. Is Zach Wilson the guy? We found out that wasn't necessarily the case. But what we do know is on the fundamentals, this team is good. So if you're able to trade away a first-round pick in exchange for Aaron Rodgers, you do it. Because immediately your team's going to get better. Because not only are the New York Jets going to have a former two-time MVP, but you're going to have a former two-time MVP that's going to be able to throw the ball to Corey Davis, Elijah Moore, and Garrett Wilson. That is crazy. And along with whatever the hell is left of Braxton Berrios after Joe Flacco absolutely send him Joe Flacco sends people to the hospital like it's nobody's business with some of his throws. The hospital passes I've seen poor Brandon Berrios take, or something of legend. But regardless, Rodgers to the Jets makes sense on every level. I know the Jets want it, and it will make this team better. It would be a great fit. As far as being in New York, can Aaron Rodgers handle the media circus that is the New York market? Absolutely. And for people who think that he can't and think that it's going to be a distraction, guys, he's the perfect quarterback for New York. What do you mean? Someone who's brash about his opinions, someone who isn't afraid to talk crap. That's what the New York market feeds on. What they hate are quarterbacks and personalities who don't give them anything to work with. The media loves it when people like Aaron Rodgers stir the pot. They absolutely love it, and they want more of it. So that's why I think he would be a great fit, because I think he'd actually have a great relationship with the media. Sure, there are going to be some pieces about him that he's not going to like, and he's going to be actively talking about it. Yeah, but that's going to give them clicks, and I think they're going to have it's going to be he's the perfect guy. He's the perfect guy, because I also think Aaron likes it. As much as I know he goes on Pat McAfee shows and he says, oh, well, the woke culture mob is out to get me, blah, blah, blah. Right? As much as he says that, I'm looking at this dude. Damn well he loves to go up on Pat McAfee's show. He loves to go on that podium and prove people wrong. Or in his head, prove people wrong. He loves the attention. That's what it is. And it's not necessarily a knock on Aaron Rodgers. As a person, some people just feed off of that, and they need that motivation. And I think Aaron is that type of guy. Remember what he said last year when the team was losing, and then they went on that win streak towards the end of the year, and they were about to get into the playoffs, and before they were eliminated by the Detroit Lions. What did he say? He came back during the press conference after a game and said, all those people who said that this team wasn't good enough and we were going to lose and we weren't going to make the playoffs. Yeah. Where are you now? He said that. And it was one of those moments where, you could tell he was sitting on that. He wanted that. And some people feed off of that, and the New York market is going to feed him just as much as that he's going to feed them. I think it will be a mutually beneficial relationship. He's the perfect guy for New York in that respect. The big question now, big question on everyone's mind. Will they win? Will the New York Football Jets win? Yes, I think they will. And it's one of the big reasons why I think it's very easy for us to make these generalizations about these divisions, or make predictions, I should say, about divisions right now. But it's also very difficult because you're just like, oh my God, if Aaron Rodgers goes to the Jets, they're obviously going to make playoffs. But then you have Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. You just got Jalen Ramsey. And then you have the established order of Bill Belichick always being pretty good. And then you also have the Buffalo Bills, who are the class of the division. Aaron Rodgers changes things, man. Even if it's 1-2 years of great quarterback play from Aaron Rodgers, it's going to change things for the New York Jets. You bet that. I think they can win. It's just a matter of how, and here's the difference between them and the Dolphins. I trust the Jets with Aaron Rodgers beating the Dolphins or beating the Bills more than I trust the Dolphins, because the Jets without Aaron Rodgers beat the Buffalo Bills, and they beat them down defensively. Like, they dominated in the trenches. And when you have that, and like you're able to get Aaron Rodgers, if you're just able to get Aaron Rodgers a little bit of help on the offensive line, I'm telling you, dude's gonna be lights out.